Hello everyone, my name is Brian Reyes, and welcome to another Daily Devotional. Now today we're going to be reading page November 13th, and the title of the day is called Speechless. The verse of the day is in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9. But he said to me, My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. It's not often that I'm speechless. It tends to happen when I get nervous. And I tend to get nervous in uncomfortable situations. When I'm just not sure what to say at all. What do you say to someone whose friend or relative has just passed away? What do you say to someone sitting by a hospital bed waiting for someone they love to die? What do you say to the person who's dying? What do you say to someone whose parents have just announced that they are getting divorced? What do you say to someone whose father was just arrested? What do you say to someone whose sister was just gunned down accidentally in the drive-by shooting? What do you say to someone who just got dumped? What do you say to the friend who just found out they have AIDS? You and I may not know exactly what to say to these hurting people, but God knows what they need. Sometimes they do need our words for reassurance or comfort. If you can't think of anything reassuring to say, you can always read a psalm for someone. Many psalms are prayers crying out to God for mercy, help, and comfort. They often contain promises of God's assistance and can be claimed for someone who is hurting. For example, your friend waits quietly before God, for their victory comes from him. He alone is your friend's rock and their salvation, their fortress where they will never be shaken. See Psalm chapter 62, verses 1 through 2. You can even highlight verses you have prayed for someone in their own Bible so they can reread them later. People don't always need words. Sometimes a hurting person really just needs someone to listen. Sometimes they need someone to hold their hand and just be there. Because we are used to a constant flow of information and data, silence can be awkward and uncomfortable. But we need to remember that silence is not bad, and it doesn't always need to be filled with words. Because we are Christians, friends often treat us like experts on difficult subjects when they're in trouble, or they may look to us for answers when they have problems. If you don't know how to help someone, first offer to pray for them. Prayer is always a good response to any need. Then direct them to a youth leader, pastor, or other trustworthy adult who can get them further help. Most of the time when someone's hurt, you're speechless. Just don't know what to say to a person who's been hurt. You're constantly questioning yourself, how can I make this person feel better? Well, if you don't know what to do, you could always start with a prayer. You can pray for the hurt person. And because we're Christians, people always look at us for the answers. So the next time someone's hurt, ask God to help you comfort them. This has been another Daily Devotional. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.